This nigga fucked up part 1, so now my Hotep Thurzday has a part 1 and a part 2. I guess I should just kept recording, but whatever. Now it's gonna be part 1, part 2, because I can't redo that again. So, as I was saying, shamed and guilted into a indoctrinated belief system and thought pattern of sociology and psychology that exists on a wider scale through the masses in society. Have it. I don't need it. So, on to my next point. I've been interrupted multiple times. On my fucking next point of my Hotep Thurzday. Bye. Bye, nigga. Bro, I'm doing Hotep Thurzday. This is why I was gonna wait until you were gone, nigga, because I knew you were gonna come fuck my shit up. Nigga, I'm really trying to do Hotep Thurzday. Shut this. I'm touching people's lives. So, in addition, today I wanted to talk about, oh yeah, this is why I wanted the video to be called Maintaining Maintaining sublime or maintaining harmonious balance of God energy. I forget. I had at lunch, when I took my lunch at work, I had the perfect title. Basically, in order to maintain a established equilibrium of corresponding polarity with the frequency of vibration of sublime illumination, exalted exuberance, and righteous divinity, you must embrace, accept, acknowledge what the shadow aspect is. The shadow aspect does not merely mean negative personality traits. However, negative personality traits do begin in the lower self and they emanate upwards into the surface personality. The shadow aspect are the aspects of self that are ultimately repressed. For the Freudians out there, and those of you who are familiar with Freud, if you've been to any college circuit, you will know about Freud. Freud said that through society, which is basically a massive scale of insanity deemed as sanity, that's me right there. That ain't Freud. Fuck that. That was me right there. But Freud said because society is like that, because society will oppress you, force you to work a job, give up your vision of your destiny, your dreams that you've envisioned for yourself, and settle for someone else to create your reality for you, being in the dominion of inferior masters, okay? Because of that, your true self, your true instinct, for my Bleach fans out there, your hollow self, the hollow Ichigo, will ultimately form and either rise to the surface or be destroyed. Which ultimately I would say would probably result in insanity, because if your true self and your true instinct was destroyed, what would be left of you to exist? You feel me? So, you must acknowledge the shadow aspect for what it is. The shadow aspect might just be anxiety. That can be a emanation of the shadow aspect. The fact that you cannot control your mind into enough of a harmonious, balanced state that you're able to quiet thoughts of panic or feeling of panic or physical anxiety. You are the master of your own dominion. So master your own dominion through mastery of self, the pursuit and obtainment of knowledge. That is how it works. That is the reaching of transcendence, the transcendental object at the end of time. Terence McKenna. Psilocybin increases your ability to achieve this state of consciousness that I speak of. The yogis are out in the mountains, in the monasteries, meditating for 30 years to achieve 1,000-petal lotus enlightenment of the crown chakra. If you use psilocybin, the chemicals in psilocybin can speed up the process, because every usage of psilocybin is a rapid evolution of consciousness. In a matter of hours, you can achieve a transformation of consciousness that might have taken you literally years. Literally years of change and consciousness can occur within hours through the use of psilocybin. Through the use of dimethyltryptamine, that process can be sped up even further. LSD is more of a synthetic compound. It does have psychedelic abilities and it can push you into a psychedelic realm. However, it does fry brain particles. It will scatter your ability to be the master of your dominion, temporarily displacing you from a point of sane, functioning motor function. You can get lost more easily on acid because acid is going to shift your reality to a further point of displacement. Psilocybin does not alter your reality. It allows you to see it for what it actually is. It allows you to achieve the frequencies of vibration that cannot correspond with the polarity of society. Acid is going to, it's more of a hallucination. It's more of a hallucination. That's why they were giving it to the experimentation patients that they were just having trip out in rooms. It's more of a synthetic. It's kind of like the coke of psychedelics. If shrooms is the weed, acid is the coke. DMT is the fucking, that's the next level shit. DMT, if you've microdosed on shrooms and you've utilized psilocybin to achieve to a higher extent and you've actually been able to master your trips without having bad trips. If you're having bad trips, you need to continue to microdose if you're using psilocybin. If you're having a bad trip from the usage of psilocybin, it is because you have not reached an internal balance of harmonious frequency. DMT is a super boost beyond psilocybin. It's a false death. You're going to die and come back to life. Huh? Yikes. So, that's the levels. But the shadow aspect is the most important. Because in order to achieve that harmonious balance, you must correspond in polarity with the frequency of vibration. I keep saying that because the synchronicity of alignment is based on that formula. Corresponding polarity with the frequencies of vibration of the true self. I wanna also address real quick the aspects of self. There are 3 aspects of self: body, mind, and spirit. Your mind is your consciousness, your ability to perceive reality, create reality, and have thoughts and think, and therefore transmute molecular matter from thought form into manifestation of reality within the physical plane of existence that we call dominion. Mind, body. Your body is your physical vehicle. Your brain contains your consciousness. This is what keeps you within dominion, within this physical molecular reality. The spirit is connected to the heart, emotions, feeling, which is how we experience life to our fullest extent of sublime bliss once enlightenment is achieved. Your soul is a reflection of how unified your heart, body, mind, and spirit are. How under control and under mastery is your thoughts, the way you feel and your emotions, and your physical ability to maneuver through reality and exist within dominion. Those are the aspects of self. So once you understand the aspects of self and you start to align the 3 points of self to form the soul, you can establish that corresponding polarity with the frequency of the high vibration and the low vibration to achieve a synchronicity of alignment with harmonious equilibrium, the harmonious balance of enlightenment, ascendance, your righteous divinity. Righteous divinity merely means true human nature without outside influence. There are many non-organic synthetic influences that we are receiving on the internet, social media, other more extreme social medias that exist on the internet can be taken in visually through the eyes and have a synthetic, non-organic effect on the body, mind, spirit, emotions, creates chaos, confusion, and calamity, which ultimately can result in the birth of malevolence, which comes from malcontent and lack thereof, entirety and wholeness of self, soul, Therefore, if you do not balance your higher and lower self, you have no soul. You become an empty vehicle who can be manipulated as a puppet. You can potentially become a slaughtered sheep, a part of the masses, or potentially a off the Richter, off the scales, insane, lost, and evil being through lack of the control of self, which is what ultimately pushes people to commit, terrible acts and horrible, take horrible actions against the world. So, on that note, I'm going to leave it at that. This has been Hotep Thursday. It's not that long. There's 2 parts. Unfortunately, because my sister interrupted my shit. But, I'm going to keep doing Hotep Thursday. I just want to put this one out there to follow up on the last one. The next one I'll ensure is a little more of a full through dialogue. And on that note, this has been Hotep Thursday. Tune in next week. I'm your host, the Village Native TV, Russ Ruthless, the Village Abbey, Grandmaster of Shaolin. Hotep, stay devious. Kush be praised.